Here I am in the pitch black. I'm sorry, this is the best I can do. I've got a Roman silver coin hoard. I've got Roman silver coins. Wait until you see this video, you beauty. Welcome back to the fields of Perthshire in, well, quite a mild and thankfully thawed out Scotland. Disaster. Well, kind of. First of all, while I remember, I have to say a huge thank you to Lorraine, Kurt, Rose and Lisa, who all made me a very generous donation through Buy Me a Coffee, which will be used for the upkeep of the channel. And I have to also say a massive, massive thank you, because I have hit 15,000 subscribers, which is incredible. My views are through the roof. My views are up something like 750%. I've picked up as many followers in the last 40 days as I've picked up since the channel started. So thank you all for the incredible, incredible support. So I started by saying disaster. Why is it a disaster? Well, I'm on the Roman field. I'm on my own at the moment. I might be joined by others, I'm not sure. But last week the ground was frozen solid, as you'll have seen. I came out with a HOARD hunter and I marked 6 really good sounding deep signals, which my XP Deus 2 would not pick up. So they must have been at least 12 inches deep. I marked them and I've come out with the HOARD hunter and the XP Deus 2 to dig them up, and you'll never guess what's happened. What's happened is the farmer has ploughed the field. I don't believe it. So the markers, because I didn't use my GPS, the markers that I put down to dig, to come back to dig, are lost. They're gone. I'd put a few sticks in the ground and a little bit of spray paint, and they've all been ploughed in. So, what a disaster. Well, every cloud has a silver lining, because this field, I asked the farmer earlier on, he's ploughed it to a depth of 18 inches. And look at that, fresh and ready to dig. So, I've decided I've only got 3 hours or so of detecting. I've decided to leave the HOARD hunter in the car for now, and I'm just going to focus on the XP Deus 2 and the newly ploughed field. So as you know, Pete, Sneaky Pete, got himself a Roman silver denarius out this field, but Martin's had one, and so has Fletch, and so have I. So hopefully there's more goodies to be had. Let's see how we get on. 10 minutes in, so far all I've had is one signal, which was a bit of aluminium on the surface, but we've got a wee scratchy signal here. $71.72, worth further investigations. God, how nice is it to be able to put a spade in the ground. I think I've got it out. I think, or I've dug in the wrong place. I think it's about here. Oh, it's definitely out, whatever it is. Ah, it must be on here. It's not a bit of lead. Oh no, wait a minute. That could be a coin. It could be Roman. It could be Roman, or it could be a button. Oh, I think it's Roman. It is. I think that is Roman. On the first decent, well, I wouldn't say decent, half decent signal, I think we've got a Roman coin. Turn that off. and get the toothbrush. So a couple of people as well have very kindly sent a couple of gifts for me and for the guys as well, so hugely appreciative. I will do a proper thank you once everyone else is here. I forgot to also say XP-DS2, I'm using program 3, sensitive full tones. I was playing about with a custom program, which I still haven't perfected. It's not the best of condition, is it? There's a bit of detail there. Other side, just give it a wee gentle rub. Aha, there is a figure there. I can just make out a figure. It's definitely Roman, and it's going to be 4th century, I'm guessing. So I will let this dry out. I'll give it a gentle rub and I will come right back to you. But that's a great start. 10-12 minutes in, we've got a 4th century Roman coin. Well done, the XP-DS2. It's better than I thought. So there's the reverse. You can clearly see a figure standing. And I think it's possibly Emperor dragging a captive. I think there's maybe a little figure on his knees to the left hand side there. Either that or it's the power of the Republic of Rome, one or the other. And the other side, there is a little bit of detail. I can just make out a head looking to the right hand side. You see the nose just there? You can see the eye, the forehead. So it is definitely Roman. It's 4th century. Chances are it's probably House of Constantine, Constantine the Great. So that'll put it around about 330, give or take. And if it is Constantine, or Constantine the First, or Constantine the Great, and he was responsible for moving the capital from Rome in Italy, he moved it to modern day Istanbul, and he called it Constantinople. He named it after himself. And he famously was christened. He was the first of the Roman emperors to become Christian. So that is a good start. Very happy with that. Brilliant. Always nice to get a Roman coin, especially one with detail. Great start. Also have to say as well, a huge thank you to Regtons, my channel sponsor, who also provided me with this metal detector, who sent me a lovely big box of chocolates for a belated Christmas gift. So thank you to Regtons as well. We have an ear blowing signal right here. $88 seems like a fairly small target. Could be a coin actually. It could be a coin. Or it could just be a shallow piece of copper or such like. But we're out somewhere. Oh, there we are. Oh, I think that's it there. That is it there. I think we've got a buckle, maybe. It looks square. And it is square. That is a little buckle. Maybe military? I don't know if it's intentionally curved or if it's bent. Let's get the wee toothbrush, see if there's any decoration. It's quite a substantial little buckle, very chunky. It's a heavy little thing. So decoration, the answer is no. Not on that side anyway. Nope. I don't see any decoration on there. But yeah, it's quite a substantial little buckle. Possibly military, like off of a sort of webbing belt, you know, those little pouches that used to hold your ammunition and personal belongings and such like. So could be sort of First, Second World War era, but I wouldn't think it's probably any more I mean, any older than probably 1850, but let me know in the comments below. Going nice and slow, slow and low, and right here there's a target. Actually sounds like there's iron in there as well, maybe. Let's just take the top off and see. Coming through 93, 94. Don't know if there's iron there as well, or it's just a deep target, but about there. Still there. I think it's just a deep target. We're out. We're out, and it sounds pretty good now. That's not it there, is it? Nope. Ah! I think we've got a coin. Or a button. Maybe a big penny. It is 19... I think it's 64. 1 penny. So it's going to be Elizabeth II. There she is. Looking to the right hand side. Excellent. Well, it just shows you, honestly, what a difference. Oops, turn that off. What a difference a good ploughing of the field makes. Half an hour in, and a third signal. It's not in the best of condition. These later coins, they're made with, if I remember rightly, cupronickel. It's like a copper nickel mix, and well, to be honest, it's actually in better condition than I thought. So what have we got? We've got Elizabeth II de Gracia Regina FD. So that's Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith, FD, Fid Def. And on the back we've got a very nice Britannia, seated, with a lighthouse and the trident, and it's actually 1961. So not particularly old. And obviously our late monarch, who died just a few months ago. So there we go, Elizabeth II. 1 penny. And it's pre-decimal. So decimalisation was 1971, I think. So at the point that this was lost, there were 240 pence to the pound. After decimalisation, there was 100. So there we go. Nice, good find. So we've got a little squeaky target. It's actually similar to that Elizabeth, 90s, 94, 97. So let's see. Not so good this time. Take another spadeful out and see. I have to say, I'm loving this spade. It could be big iron, actually. Deep big iron. Doesn't sound great now, but... Oh, we're out. Well, it's an ear blower now, but doesn't sound great. It sounds a bit junky. But yeah, I have to say, I'm loving the most expensive spade that I've ever bought. Oh, there's something. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, I tell you what. Oh, that's a bottle top. Is it a bottle top? Ah, it's a bloody bottle top. Oh, it's got glass in it, so I have to be careful. Oh, I thought for a wee minute there it was something silver. Damn. I don't think it's even decorated. But yeah, my spade, it's called an Evolution, and I bought it because Lots of people on some of the metal detecting forums online were raving about it, saying that it was the best spade ever. I think it was about £70, but $80 give or take. But so far it has been a great buy. So yeah, damn, a bottle top that almost looked like it could have been silver. I don't even need to dig this one, it's on the surface. Can you see it, is the question. Any guesses? It's right there. I think it might be a spoon. Is it whole or is it broken? Ah, it's broken. Yeah, it's a spoon handle. It's a spoon handle. Probably a teaspoon. It might have a maker's mark on it there as well. Let's get the toothbrush and the bendy thumb on it. What are we going to have? Sheffield, stainless steel. Oh, we've got... That's a restaurant. Something restaurant. It's not LNER, is it? As in the railway. I'm not sure. But it is a restaurant. Someone has stolen it from a restaurant. I'm not making it any better. I've made it worse. It's a restaurant. So someone has nicked it. Someone has stolen it. And they've taken it out into the field. Probably a farmer or a farm worker. So there you go. A little teaspoon. Probably going to be less than 100 years old, I'm reckoning. Oh well. Just 10 feet away from my spoon, which is there. Well, maybe 15 feet. Maybe we've got another bit of spoon. Similar signal, similar sound. Except not on the top, underneath. God, quite a bit deeper. Or I'm digging in the wrong place. One or the other. There's something right there. Ha, I think it actually is a bit of a spoon. I think it's the missing part. That's the bowl. That is a spoon bowl. Scoop that out. That is it. Look at that, it's been bent right over. That could well be. Where's my other bit? That is it. Look. That is the spoon. Who knows, could be 100 years since these two parts have been together. But they all count. Oh well. If we could find out what restaurant it's from, we can maybe give it back. Yep, there you go. That's exactly a matching pair. Or two halves. It wasn't obviously shaped like that. Someone's bent it. And that's why it's snapped. But there you go. A spoon. This one was a bit of a ropey sounding 88 to 91. 2 spadefuls down. And now it sounds pretty good. So, what have we got? Maybe a wee coin. Oh, I think we've got a clod shot. We have. Oh. I'll tell you what. I think we've maybe got silver, folks. Tell you what, it could be Roman. Oh, it's Roman. That is a Roman denarius. You absolute beauty. You beauty. That is silver Roman. You dancer. That, everyone, is a denarius. That is probably going to be 1st or 2nd century. You beauty. You beauty. See, you've got to dig these signals. See these ones that are just, you're just not 100% right. Didn't sound at all silver. Even when it was out the ground, it didn't sound like silver. But there is definitely going to be some detail on this. Oh, oh, look at that. It's a little figure seated. It says Fortuna, which is fortune, the emperor, the goddess of fortune. This could be 1st century. Oh, it is a beauty. Look at that. It's Hadrian. That is the Emperor Hadrian. Look. Hadrianus. 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 A-V, there would be G, so it would be Augustus. And then Cos, C-O-S, 1111. And then looks like a P and an F. Prefector, something like that, probably. That is the Emperor Hadrian. That is beautiful. I've not had a Hadrian for years. Probably 6 years maybe. That is Emperor Hadrian. So, when was he on the throne? The throne? Well, he wasn't on a throne, but you know what I mean. When did he rule? I think he was about 118 to probably about 130, 140 AD. He obviously, most famous of all, he commissioned the construction of Hadrian's Wall. And that began in 122 AD. It took 6 years to complete. And it runs across the north of England. It's all in England. At its western end, it's half a mile from Scotland. At its eastern end, it's something like 30 miles from Scotland. And it runs for 73 miles. It was built by 3 Roman legions. And incredibly, they built it in stone between 4 and 6 metres in height. And they did it in 6 years. Unbelievable. 6 years to construct a 73-mile stone wall. That is a thing of beauty. That is utterly stunning. That is stunning. So it must be the goddess of fortune, Fortuna. And there's a little horn, looks a bit like a snake, in the left hand. That is a cornucopia, which is the horn of plenty. So it was overflowing with food and plants and flowers and all sorts of things. That is stunning. Well. Right, I'm going to get the GPS out and log this. So I've got a 1 metre square of where it came from. And surprise, surprise, I'm going to search around and see if there's anything else. I'll be right back to you in a minute. Unbelievable. Absolutely over the moon. First person to touch that coin in 1,900 years potentially. Now, always a great thing to have a GPS. I got this one second hand for about £50 off eBay. I've turned it off just so you don't see the coordinates, but I'm 11 metres away from where I got the silver coin last time. 11 metres. So, further investigations required. Typical again, look, it's getting dark. I've probably only got half an hour, maybe an hour's daylight left. Why do the good things always come at the end? Right, let's see how we get on. I literally picked up my detector. That's where I got the Hadrian. I'd put my spade here, and I picked up the detector. I turned to the right. And I've got an 83, 84. I haven't even swung it. Still in there. Or I've dug in the wrong place, one or the other. Come on. Come on. Ah, it's lead. It's lead. Maybe a token or a seal. It's a button. Damn it. Oh, God, talk about your heart racing. It's a lead button. It's a hem weight for a dress. Oh, I don't believe it. I thought I was in there. So that's off the pleats of a woman's skirt, probably. Yeah, 1800, 1900. Damn. My heart is racing. Oh well. Right, plenty more searching to do. The wind is really howling. Hopefully the microphone's doing its job. This is where the Hadrian came from. I literally turned, got the button right there. I've got another signal right here. 88, 89. Come on. Oh my God, I saw something silver. I swear to God, I saw something silver. Come on. I definitely saw something silver. I did. I don't believe it. That is another silver coin. I don't believe it. You beauty. You beauty. You absolute beauty. Oh, have we got a hoard? That is another silver Roman coin. That is another silver Roman coin. You absolute beauty. It's not as good as the last one, it's a bit worn. It's not that bad though, is it? Oh. That is another silver Roman coin. That was literally on the surface. It must have been... I saw it as the soil flicked over. Hopefully the camera picked it up, but... that was just under the surface. It's a woman. That is a woman. That is Faustina. Faustina the First. Diva Faustina. See there? D-I-V-A. And on that side, Faustina. F-A-V-S-T-I-N-A. This is a lady. And this is the wife of Antoninus Pius. And if I've got my history right, if I remember, I've had coins of her before. She died about 140 AD. And her uncle was Hadrian. Because Hadrian adopted her husband. And her husband was Antoninus Pius. It was all the rage for Romans to adopt boys. And Hadrian famously adopted the emperor. Let me just get the coin out. Oh my God, my hands are shaking. So there you go, Hadrian, this man here, he adopted her husband, and her husband was Antoninus Pius. So that makes her not only daughter-in-law through marriage, but also, I'm sure Hadrian was her uncle as well, because the Romans like to kind of keep it in the family a little bit. I think she died about 140 AD, but I'm sure she appeared on coins for about 20 years after her death. Antoninus Pius took over from Hadrian, and he ruled from about 130 to 160, 161 AD, give or take. Folks, we might have a hoard. We might have a hoard. Well, this field's produced lots and lots of Roman silver coins over the years, but I can't remember ever having two so close together. I'm losing the daylight, but that's the two silver coins were there and there, and the button thing was about there. No, yeah. You can see I've spiralled out from where I got the signal. Oh, I'm losing the daylight fast, and it's cold. We've got a wee squeaky signal again. 87, 88. Let's try a different program for a second. That's Deep HC. I've got a custom program here, which is a deep searching program, and it doesn't even register. Oh no, it does. Oh no, it does. Now look at the difference. That is a custom deep program. That was the one that I was trying before, and that's screaming. What a difference. Well, I know what program I'm using next time I come in this field. My God, it's ear-blowing target. Am I digging in the wrong place? Ah, I don't believe it. There's another silver coin. There's another silver coin. I don't know if I got that on camera or not. It just popped out. I've lost it. I don't see it now. I think it's in the hole. I swear I saw a silver coin. I hope I got that on camera. Oh, come on. I see it. I see it. There, look. Just there. See that edge? It's another Roman. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Let's get out the wind. I don't believe it. Bloody hell, my fingers are about ready to drop off. It's another Roman silver. I think it might be another Hadrian. Sorry if I'm a bit overexcited here. It's not every day that you get 3 Roman silver coins in a day. Come on, mud, get off. There you go. There's a figure there standing, or seated. Standing, I think. Yep. There's a little figure standing. Not quite sure who that is, but that is Roman. Look at that. Oh, it's a beauty, it's the best. Who have we got? It's not Hadrian. His head's too big. Nerva, Nerva. Ah, I know who it is. It's Trajan. It says, what does it say? It'll say something like IMP, Imperator, and then maybe Augustus, AUG, and then it says Nerva, Nerva. Afterwards it says Trajan, Trajan. Then it's Augusta, AUG. And then I think it says GERM, Germanicus, which is Germany. Because under Emperor Trajan, they conquested large parts of Germany. That is Emperor Trajan, Trajan's column in Rome, which I have seen which is a fantastic carving, which dates to about 115 or 120 AD, something like that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my god. I've got a hoard. 100% we've got a hoard. My god. 3 Roman silvers in half an hour. All within about 20 feet of one another. 2 of them right next to each other. There is going to be more. There has to be more. And look at the condition. That's a beautiful coin. So Trajan, he also conquested Dacia, which is like modern day Romania or Bulgaria. And out of the booty that they carried off from Dacia, they built Trajan's Column, which is a huge carved stone pillar covered in battle scenes and conquest scenes. It's very close to the Colosseum, right in the heart of old Rome, next to the Forum. That is stunning. That is the best coin, isn't it? I would say. The back's a bit worn, but the condition on that side is phenomenal. Oh my god. Right, more to come, I hope. Let's just show you all of them. Well, you know what, actually, I've just realised. This is three on the trot. This is three people who all ruled one after the other. Trajan was first. He was something like 96 to 118. 120. After him was Hadrian. He was about 120 to about 138 or something like that. And then her husband, Antoninus Pius, he ruled from immediately after Hadrian, something like 138 until about 161, give or take. So these are 3 empresses or emperors back to back. You absolute beauty. That is stunning. My god, right, I can't stop talking. Let's go try and get some more digging done. I'll be back to you in a minute. Well, if I find something. I'm sticking with that custom program and I've got another ear blowing signal. Now I've had to put the flash on the camera because I've almost lost the daylight. I think it's about there. We're out. Come on. I hope you're all as excited as I am. It's a stone. Oh, there it is there. Oh, I think it's another buckle. Oh, it could be silver. It's a buckle. It is a buckle. Hang on a second. My light's just gone off. Give me a second. Okay, take 2. Oh, that's what it was. I hadn't actually put it on. That is a buckle. Is it tinned? Is it silvered? Let's give it a wee brush. I'm going to be out here all night at this rate. I don't believe it. I've lost my toothbrush and all the excitement. Oh no, I've got it. Right, this is just a wee gentle rub, so don't panic. I get the feeling that's not that old. It's a little D buckle. It almost looks a bit like it's copper. It's copper alloy. You can see that brown colour underneath, but it's got like a silver plate or a tin on the outside. What do you reckon to that? Could that be Roman? I don't think so. I think it's modern, well, modernish. I think it's a couple of 100 years old, a few 100 years, but let me know in the comments below. Fantastic. I've been about 20 minutes, 22 minutes without a signal, and I've got a digger here. It's a very solid 80. I'm a good distance away. I'm a good distance away from the Roman. I think this might be my last signal. I think it's out. I think I've moved it out. Let's shove that out the way. Yep, definitely out. Sorry about the video quality and hopefully the audio's doing its job. It's there somewhere. Is that it? No, that's it. Feels like lead. Quite heavy anyway. It's another dice. It is. It's another die. It's another die. It's a weird die. It's got diamonds on it. What is that? That is a dice or a die. 100%. But it's got diamonds rather than 1 to 6. There's a 2. There's another 2. Look at that. There's a 1. There's another 1. And another 1. And another 2. And another 2. Well, I haven't had a dice or a die ever until, 3 weeks ago? And I got my first dice or die. And then, which was on this field. To be honest, not far away from where I am. And then I got another one the next time I was out in the same area. And now I've got this weird looking thing, which is kind of like a dice or die, but it's got diamonds on it. I've never seen one like that before. I'm assuming must be some sort of gaming token maybe. I've never seen one before, so if you have, then let me know in the comments below. Right, I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. I can't leave yet. This is too exciting. Right, let's see if we can sneak something else out. What a day. What a day. I'm calling it time. It's been almost pitch black for half an hour. People will think there's a UFO in the field if they see me. That is phenomenal. What a day. 3 Roman silvers, 1 Roman bronze, and a few other interesting things as well. So a little debuckle that's kind of a little bit silvered or tinned, a hemweight from a dress, a spoon, 2 halves of a spoon. This is really interesting. What is that? Is that Roman? Is it a gaming piece? You can see it's got these diamonds stamped into it, 1 and 2 diamonds. And it's made of lead. So you're going to have to let me know in the comments if you've seen anything similar to that. And then a little buckle, which might be military, and an Elizabeth penny, pre-decimal penny from 1961. But we got a 4th century Roman bronze, which is probably House of Constantine. Just realised I'm facing into the wind, so let me turn round. But not 1, not 2, but 3 Roman silver denarii. Look at those coins. Oh my god. That is phenomenal. What a find. What a discovery. They are incredible. So the oldest is this one. Got them back to front. The oldest is that one, which is Trajan. Oh no, I've dropped it. Oh! Right. So the oldest on the left is Trajan, which is about 96 to 118, give or take, AD. He then is followed by Hadrian, which is about 118 to about 130, 128, something like that. And then this woman here, her husband, he becomes emperor, and his name was Antoninus Pius, and he actually built a wall as well. He built a wall around about 140 AD between modern day Glasgow and Edinburgh in Scotland, but it doesn't survive very well because it's made of turf, of earth and wood. So there you go. What a day. What a day. We have got a Roman silver coin hoard. I think 3 coins constitutes a hoard, don't you? And there's going to be more. There has to be more. And the fact that these 3 coins are all consistent, what's the word I'm looking for? Emperors that all run in a line. This has got to be a hoard. Has to be a hoard. Oh, I can't wait to get out on this field with a hoard hunter. There's going to be more to come. What a day. Well, thank you all for watching. Sorry about the excitement, getting a bit carried away, but I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, then hit the button. Doesn't cost you any money, and I'm sure you'll all be waiting desperately for me to get back on this field. I cannot wait. We'll see you on the next dig. Thanks for watching.